Assalamu alaikum, I'm Khubaib Rahman and along with my group mate Tazeen Fatma, today I am going to present the analysis of Burnt Shadows written by Kamila Shamsie.
It is important to notify that Burnt Shadows is based upon the aftermaths of world-changing incidents.
The theoretical foundations are globalization, 9/11 and its effects, global terrorism, globalization, and the loss of identity. Moreover, the major themes are imperialist oppression, narration of the survivor, post 9/11 literature, cultural antipathy, and cosmopolitism. Moving toward the detailed analysis, let's begin with globalization. Globalization is not only a simple term, but it is combination of global and local perspective as displayed in Burnt Shadows. Hiroko and Konrad are two representative of global and local perspectives, but it's a nostalgic yearning presented in Burnt Shadows by Kamila Shamsie. This leads towards the global citizenship. Global citizenship refers to the notion that every citizen deserves antipathy and has equal right to be with anyone he or she wants globally on the basis that the person is a human being. It is clear in the novel that Hiroko Tanaka used to think that there are no boundaries and everyone is equal. There are many other identity crises which leads towards the false notion of this perspective. After 9/11, the globalization turns into global terrorism. Because of 9/11 and the Muslim identification crisis, it is very clear that the people of subcontinent, especially the Muslims, suffers a lot and the identity crises are the major theme after 9/11. The incident of 9/11 divide the people on the basis of their face, mask, identity, and their ideology, what they carry. It is not just about a person. It's about the nationalist perspective and the ideology a man carries, especially a Muslim, and the Muslim identity is a crisis for them. They are marginalized, they are subjugated on the base of their religion and their nation. Due to these false narratives, Muslims become a representative and a symbol of barbarianism and a snatcher. The blood of innocent is very common and not much expensive. He just gathered the garbage which remove his identity and his values from his history and the garbage he collected to destroy his future which is come from the past and what he had done.
Imperialism refers to the process of subjugating one's boundaries and extending yours by colonizing them. In previous times, everyone was at the same state, but some people attained more power gradually and colonized the others for hegemony. Burnt Shadows addresses the phenomena of this by addressing incidents like Nagasaki bombing, partition of India, and war on terror in Afghanistan. The world is full of different people with their different stories. Burnt Shadows is also considered as the narration of survivors since it involves the stories of how people survived and how their lives got changed. In Burnt Shadows, it is Hiroko that survived all the consequences. Post 9/11 literature is the key element to discuss with reference to Burnt Shadows. The literature that depicts the aftermath of the 9/11 incident on Muslims especially. The notion of fiction that relies on to the depiction of the incident into the characterization, theme and plot of the novel. Burnt Shadows is a post 9/11 literature because it addressed the after effects of the 9/11 incident on Hiroko, Sajjad and their son Raza. Cultural antipathy refers to the hatred towards one culture. In Burnt Shadows, this antipathy was reflected against the people of Nagasaki and in pre-partition India. Cultural antipathy means that if one person does not like the culture of another person, he develops rage against him and hence begins to hate him. This antipathy in return develops more riots and destruction. The person does not like the way of living of another person and continuously tries to change it. Global terrorism refers to any violent action performed on a territory by another territory to get the supremacy or to attain wealth and resources of that victim territory. Burnt shadows revolve such incidents where first Nagasaki is attacked for attaining power, then partition incidents to attain a separate state, the 9/11 incident to spread violence again, and the US forces entering the Afghanistan for the global hegemony. Global terrorism involves the events in which there is a leading force that treats the less powerful countries as subalterns and then hang them to death to gain hegemony and power.
Moving toward the concept of cosmopolitanism. Cosmopolitanism is defined as the universality of being a citizen of any place without any restriction or the boundaries. Moreover, this citizenship is attained by Hiroko in the novel, proved the presence of this concept in Bird Shadow as she was citizen of Turkey, America and Pakistan. In the result, what we got is a great impact of chain and lock which is horrified, and this is due to the multicultural ethnic values that person carry, but the literature is only a tool through which we are able to unlock the chains of our mind created by the mischievous false narrative through analyzing the reality. Concluding the whole descriptive analysis, it is clear that every minute change in the world causes a huge storm which is faced only by the ordinary people, and the life of a common man is more difficult, but a way of survival through knowledge and humanity is still an illumination in the disaster.
We hope that you might have liked this animation that we've created analyzing burnt shadows in light of all of its theoretical foundations. See you soon. Goodbye.